What's up, everybody? It's your girl Tanya, Lady T, and this is another edition of LadyTSensations. Today we're gonna have salmon. These are pre-packaged. They're frozen and right from the grocery store, and you just take out what you want and let them thaw, and then we'll season them up. This is gonna be a honey glazed salmon dish. And we're going to do fresh green beans and a sweet potato. So let's get started on the sauce, the honey glazed sauce. To start the glaze, we're going to need 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Okay, we're going to add a tablespoon of olive oil to the melted butter. A tablespoon of soy sauce. Maybe a little bit more, 2 tablespoons. About a tablespoon or somewhat of a half a tablespoon of vinegar. Tablespoon of honey. And the recipe calls for Dijon, but I don't like the taste of Dijon mustard, so I'm just doing regular yellow mustard, and we're going to do about a half of tablespoon of that. This is to taste. And we're going to do about a 3/4 spoon of chopped garlic. Oops, almost forgot. We're gonna put in a little bit of brown sugar. Probably a half a teaspoon. Not a half a tablespoon, but a half a teaspoon. And this is your glaze for your honey salmon. Slice about 3 lemon slices, very thin. Let's just do 4. Again, make them very thin. Once you've taken your salmon out of their packets, rinsing them off very well, get a baking pan and spray with Pam or a little olive oil. Coat the bottom, and I like to sprinkle just a little pepper. If you notice, we're not putting any salt in this recipe, and I'm just doing a little pepper. I like mine with pepper. And then you just strategically place your lemon underneath or in between each salmon patty or salmon steak. One over here, one over here. Okay. Then you take your honey glazed marinade and pour all over your salmon. Put it in the refrigerator and let it marinate for about 20 minutes. Preheat oven to 375 and cook for about 45 minutes. And you've got a sweet potato. Okay, the sweet potato is done. Now it's time for our fresh green beans. You're gonna rinse these off and then you're gonna cut these edges off. Okay, it's time to make the green beans. We're gonna just drizzle a little olive oil. Probably about 2 tablespoons. 1 tablespoon of butter. I'm gonna add a 1/2 tablespoon of garlic. Then add your green beans. Cook these on medium heat for about 15 minutes and you're done. Here's what your salmon looks like after it's been marinated in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes to let that flavor get into it. And then you're gonna put it on like the 3rd setting in your oven, because you're gonna put it on broil, low broil, and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. Okay, cook on low broil for about 6 minutes, and then pick up some of the juices so that your salmon doesn't dry out, like what I'm doing. I need to get me one of them suction ones. Anyway, this spoon will do. Okay. And then cook on high broil for about another 3 minutes and you're done. Look at how beautiful that salmon is. Dinner is served. Simple, quick, no problem. It's all about the flavor. Absolutely no talking. Enjoy these Lady T Sensation sounds. flavor, the flavor. Salmon is so moist. That marinade is so good. The sweet potatoes cooked to perfection. Lord have mercy. So good, y'all. Oh my gosh, this is so good, y'all. It's just beautiful and flaky. This salmon has skin on it, on the bottom. I like to eat the skin. It has all that flavor. I drizzle some of that sauce on the sweet potato and the green beans. So everything has blended flavors. Got the sweetness from the honey, sweetness from the sweet potato. So flavorful. I know I'm not supposed to talk, but y'all know that's hard for me. How pretty that salmon is. last bite. Let's make it count. This was absolutely delicious. I hope you enjoy these videos. Thanks for stopping by your girl, Lady T, because flavor is where it's at.